Hi everyone, this is Crypto Origins. I have a very important issue that I want to discuss with you. We all love crypto. We want crypto to be this great thing, and we want everybody to be using crypto. We envision this world of a crypto decentralized world where we have decentralized applications, where we have decentralized Internet of Things. We imagine a whole future with music licenses and envision a very cool future all with crypto. But we have a problem. We don't have adoption. Nobody's using crypto to the point where we want it. So, and I have the solution. Please stick around to the end of the video. Like, subscribe, click on the notification bell. So, if you look at the adoption of Bitcoin, currently have about, oh, that's not it. Currently have about 1 million active wallets, right? That's nothing. We need the entire world to use Bitcoin and or crypto in general. So what's the problem? We want the vision, right? We want the vision of the world using crypto. Imagine this. You want the world where you're in an authoritarian country. You're in China. You want the Chinese to use crypto. But guess what? If they have crypto, they're going to be able to donate to causes. They're going to be able to support causes. They're not going to be able to have communication. See, crypto is decentralized. You can have even messaging apps. You can use crypto for many things. So let's say there's a project, for example, to have unstoppable domains or unstoppable videos. You could have a video project where instead of YouTube, you have this unstoppable media outlet where you can say your ideas without being censored. So let's say you are in one of these countries, in a very authoritarian country, Iran, North Korea, and you want to use cryptos. There's a problem there, right? The government has is controlling the on ramps and the off ramps. If you buy crypto and crypto is illegal in that country, they will know it. And there aren't that many places where you can buy crypto just from individuals. Like local Bitcoin used to be, where you could just buy Bitcoin from individuals. So even the United States blocks Bitcoin that way. But let's focus on what would happen in an authoritarian regime, right? We want to have a currency that the people can use to be able to have freedom independent of what the government is doing, and so they can express themselves and have access to all these advances, technological advances, Internet of Things on the blockchain, etc., in a privacy enabled way, right? Because if you have Internet of Things, which is how devices communicate with each other, all your appliances, watches, all the devices that you have, even a lamp in your house, can communicate. And this network, if you're in an authoritarian military state, the government will be able to see what you're doing, where you are, will be able to censor your opinion. So we want to take the power back. We want to influence legislation to be able to have these freedoms again. So even if you live in the United States and let's say privacy coins are not allowed or are frowned upon, etc., you want to pass legislation to get to that point where you can use them, because at the end of the day we want to get that power back from to us, to the people. So another thing that we envisioned with Bitcoin, and that's broken right now, and I'll say what the solution is to this. I have the solution. I'm not just stating the problem. We have a means, a way out of this. Like and subscribe, click on the notification bell if you haven't done so. Another thing that we always wanted crypto to be, we wanted everybody to use crypto. We wanted people to have crypto and be able to use it as a means of taking away the powers that be, the oligarchy that controls the current financial system. So right now we have the central banks that control everything. We have control the money printing, and we have a huge group of people that have a lot of money. You can call them the oligarchs, And I'm not talking about just rich people. I'm not talking about the 1%. I'm talking about the 0.001% of the world that have basic control over everything and all the major uh, financial aspects of our lives. And these people are coming into crypto and they're buying out all the Bitcoin. They're buying all the Bitcoin. So now we don't have control over Bitcoin any longer. It used to be where you could mine Bitcoin in your own computer. So the same system, the same corrupt system that we have had to this day is now being transferred onto the blockchain. And the same players are going to have control and say in the decisions that are made in the blockchain from now on. This is not what we wanted. It's not what we wanted, right? We wanted everyone, we wanted the collapse of the current financial system for a better one, a more decentralized one, a freer one, where everybody had a say. We wanted to come back to our democracy, a freedom for the people. This is a libertarian point of view, really. And we wanted anonymous transactions. Why did we want anonymous transactions? Because if you, if an enemy of yours, let's say the CCP, Chinese Communist Party. By the way, I mentioned that, so now this video is not going to get many views because they control a lot of what happens in our media. So if they wanted to block your your ideas, your views, they could see who you're transferring money to, which is, by the way, coming with all these CBDCs. 90% of the countries in the world already preparing, having a plan forward to implement central bank digital currency. So they can see all your activity. They can see who you associate with by your purchases. And now they can block you or reduce your social credit or outright make you disappear because of your contacts. This is very common in authoritarian states. I mean, this happened during the repression and military regimes all over it. I could give examples of personal examples that I've seen how military, or whether you're going on a fascist or a communist side, where authoritarian regimes use their power and just basically kill people and torture people, and it's just horrible things that they do. And this is active. So, okay, we got it. We want a perfect crypto world. How do we get there? Okay, in order to do this, we need to go back to the basics and how Bitcoin was created. Bitcoin was created so you can mine it on a computer and everybody could have Bitcoin, and transactions were anonymous, right? Power to the people. So all of a sudden you had a bunch of people that had a bunch of Bitcoin and they could buy and sell things between themselves with this currency. Dollar did not come into the picture, right? Dollar didn't exist in a sense, right? Because coins were created and then sent amongst people. It turns out that later, for speculative purposes, people start buying Bitcoin and use it for speculation, which was not the intent. It was not the intent. The intent was to replace a current corrupt system where the stock market was being manipulated and you couldn't have any transparency with what was going on there. So we need a system that could be transparent when you want it and not transparent when you need it as well. Uh, but you could say, well, Cardano Midnight has that, right? They're going to come up with a privacy enabled, but no, it doesn't solve all the problem. It doesn't solve the problem because the problem that we have is still the minting, right? We cannot mint Cardano on your computer. You cannot do that. And even if you could, you would mint just a little bit. And the price of Cardano, you need to buy it in basically off the market, right? It's very hard to mint on your computer. Very servers need a lot of maintenance and stuff. So the solution, I believe, is to go back to how Bitcoin was minted originally, right, on your own computer. And there are a couple of projects out there that have gained users in the millions. We could only dream of getting these number of users in the other cryptos, in Cardano and in Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a couple of projects, two projects specifically. They have upwards of 20 million users each. I mean, I'm lowballing it. Look at the stats. Okay, this project here says it has 35 million users and active users, right? This is crazy. It's crazy stuff. This is last year's statistics. This is old. This is when they got 25 million engaged users. Engaged because they actually have to click the app every single day. And they do KYC, so you can only have one user. You cannot have fake accounts. Like you could have a million wallets in Bitcoin, but you don't know if it's the same person that has 10 wallets or 20 wallets. These are active users. Actually, they're now at 35 million. This project is at 35 million users. How do they achieve this? Right? I'm not endorsing these projects. Right? I'm gonna put the links if you want to subscribe and get sign up to these and start getting free coins because you can mint them on your phone. But I'm not endorsing these projects. I'm showing this as a path for Cardano Midnight or for other projects that are privacy focused for where we want to go. Right? These people are good at marketing. Look, they've grown from 2019 to 2022. This is end of 2021 probably, right? 19, 20, 21. In 2.5 years, they grew to 25 million users. Are we doing something wrong in Bitcoin or in Cardano? Maybe not, but they're doing something right, and we need to learn from them. Okay, look at this Sweatcoin. I don't even know if this number is true because it's scary as heck. 120 million registered users. This is amazing. And they have an amazing way of getting people involved. Because look, Sweatcoin, I'm going to put the link as well in the description so you can subscribe to Sweatcoin as well. They they solve the problem of fake accounts. Whether it's Sweatcoin or Pi Network, there was a problem with having fake accounts. So people could just this you can use multi-level marketing. You can people refer other people and they refer other people and refer other people and you get more coins as you refer more people and residual and you can get universal basic income. Basically you're getting extra coins for just being active in the system. They solve the issue of fake accounts by doing KYC. So in Pi Network, they actually do KYC. In here, they solved it in a different way. It's not KYC, but they actually have they monitor your body activity, your body movement with your sensors on your phone. So they can tell, and with using algorithms, whether it's an actual movement or it's a fake computer, machine generated movement, so you can fake the algorithm so you can, or the system so you can get free coins. So they can detect whether you're being fake or not, having a fake account or not. So it's amazing. It's amazing. And they're getting people that are involved, that are into crypto. They're getting people into crypto that are not tech savvy. Just anybody can use it based on the user experience. Very easy to use apps. Guys, Pi Network, this is a team in Pi Network, and Sweatcoin, they are pathfinders. They are leading the way into the way that crypto should be done. The problem with these networks is that they are not privacy focused, right? So what you end up having is a CBDC where government can still control you, can still monitor you, can still ban you, can still cancel you, right? Where the power is still on the government. Think about authoritarian governments every time I talk about this. But they are solving the problem with the on and off ramp. So the problem with authoritarian governments is that they monitor the on ramp and the off ramp. And what you want to do is give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. If they want to use euros or they want to use whatever yuan they use in those countries, you let them use that currency. And you mint another coin on your phone and you use this other currency. You create a parallel system. Guys, I talk about this a lot. This would be the way, the libertarian way out of of what we have right now. I envision a Pi network or a Sweatcoin with privacy enabled features, right? Whether it's built on Cardano Midnight, whether it's not built on Cardano Midnight, I don't know. it's Bitcoin, but for the people. Right now, people in Africa, people in India, people in any country that's not United States and Europe, they cannot buy crypto. It's expensive. It's expensive. Only the existing interests, only the people that have money, have had money to this point, can buy crypto, which means it's the same people are going to control what happens to the protocols in the future. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you do, guys. I'm just trying to protect you guys, right? If we can get this, we can get this to work. We can get a lot of people freedom. It's not going to be, a utopia, but we can give them more freedom, right? Most likely, those of us that are watching this video, we don't really see a problem because we can buy Bitcoin, right? We don't have a problem. We're free already, but we have a responsibility to bring this freedom to the rest of the world. I hope you see this, and I hope you can share this video with others that share the concern for where the world is headed, um, with the CBDCs and all this authoritarian government control, and even with the big tech companies, not only the government. Um, Let me know what you think. Crypto Origins signing out.